Yeah, hey Anthony, how are you? It's John again from Unishippers. Thanks for taking this call. So Anthony, what we're going to do, we're going to have kind of a 15-minute meeting here, and basically I'm going to look at UPS and the service levels and just summarize some of the highlights. Look at some of the highlights, and we'll talk about some pricing, and we'll go to Fedex and get some prices from you, and then we will kind of wrap up. Okay, so first of all, Anthony, what I need you to do, we're going to go to join.me. It's going to be a website that we both are going to look at. Okay, so it's join.me. It's not a www. And you're going to, in your browser, join.me/Platinum USA. Okay, that's one word, Platinum USA. So in your browser, join.me, okay, /Platinum USA. And then just, join. Okay. Okay, so you're in? Okay, great. So you should see the Unishipper website. Okay, you can see this Dan here. He's one of our colleagues. And so what I'm going to do initially, can you see that now? Great, okay. So what I'm going to do for you here, Anthony, is just highlight some of the service elements of UPS in comparison to FedEx. Can you see the brochure? Great, okay. So if you've noticed, and we talked about this in the first call, that UPS has spent $6.5 billion in 2019 of service enhancements. So that benefits you, me, and all the small to mid-sized businesses. And this is the UPS Platinum service that you are joining. And I won't go through all this, but you can see the new hubs and the facilities and the cargo and jets, etc., that they have purchased. One really cool thing here is, very important, UPS is now guaranteeing the ground service from 1 to 5 days, depending on where you're shipping, but that's guaranteed, unlike FedEx. If we go down a little bit further, and this is the model that we work under, and as you probably know, UPS has a retail franchise network for walk-ins. On the large scale, they have what they call the enterprise business, and those, of course, are the big Fortune 500 companies that are very complex. And in between is where you are, okay, the small to mid-sized businesses, and that's handled by the Unishipper franchise network. And that typically runs from anyone that does between 25,000 a year to up to about 200 or 300,000. Okay, greater than that, then you become an enterprise company. So that is the structure. Okay, we've got some insurance. UPS, great insurance. If that's something that's super important, we can get into that later. But it's all fully insured. Here, we have our program, the Express Manager, the nice, clean interface that you will process all your shipments. Okay, and and so coming a little bit further down. Okay, one thing to note of: you'll be on a daily pickup. Okay, and unlike FedEx, UPS has one driver to handle the express and the ground, so it's really streamlined that way. You'll have an invoice, of course, that will be detailed, and we'll go over that in a second. And if we go down a little bit further, okay, so we're going to put you on an easy trial, a 30-day trial basis that UPS will stop into your office for 30 days, okay, and you try us. You can actually keep FedEx on board if you want, but but we do ask to start moving some of those shipments over to UPS for 30 days. We have a nice lady in our office, Jackie, that will do the tutorials and give you basically on the Express Manager, share some tips and shortcuts. It's very brief. It's similar to doing something like Expedia, but she will highlight some of the tips and shortcuts. And she also will conduct the first invoice review. So hope that sounds good so far. And so, Anthony, I just want to review some of the things that some of the information that we talked about. So, you are using Fedex. You're spending about $80,000. Most of your shipments are between 1 and 10 pounds. You're shipping mostly to commercial. Right now, you're using the Fedex Manager online. Your pickups are about 3 o'clock, but you would like to have a 4 o'clock pickup. That's fine. And we have one location for you. So, and just calculating, with your volume, you should probably, on average, for our customers, save about $10,000 a year. Okay? Now, because of that, what we're going to do is ask, so that's how that works. Any questions here? So what I want you to do is I want you to jump over to your FedEx, and we're going to grab a couple of invoices. Okay, so because of your volume, I want to do a price analysis to get you the best pricing. Okay, so look here. Again, that's Dan. That's our web page. Okay, so I want you to jump on fedex.com. Okay, jump on that for me if you can. Okay, you're on. Okay, awesome. Okay, so log in. Okay, when you log in the sort of, where your name is, click on that. There should be a drop down, and that will say View and Pay Bills. Okay, so click on that for me. Okay, now you should see in the upper left hand part of the screen, it says Account Summary. Just to the right of that, you should see Search/Download. Okay, so hover over that and then pick the New Search or Download tab. Click on that for me. Okay, now another dialog window should open up, and in the middle it says Search For. I want you to do the drop down menu. It says Invoices. Okay, and by the way, your account should be listed already in that other window. Okay, now if you go down a little bit further, Anthony, you should see a Select Date Range. That should already be populated. So that should be for 1 month. So it should be okay. Great. If you look a little further down, okay, it says Download Data. Just hover over that for me and click on it. Okay, and you might have to scroll down, just scroll down the window just slightly. So click on Download Data, and then let's give it a name. You can call it, Anthony, or call it Monday File. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to call mine just Monday. Template. That next drop down, just pick. It says FedEx Standard Template. Click on that for me. Okay, and then most important, file type. You want the CSV file. Okay. Once you have all that, click on Create Download. Okay, now you'll see a screen. You should see something on the bottom that's a link that you can click on. It's a CSV file. Okay, so click on that, open it up, and what I would recommend, not to teach you a computer programming, but click on it. I would save that to your desktop, okay? And then take that and just go ahead and email that right to me, okay? And so we're going to take that and do an analysis for you and get back hopefully next week and just review that with you. So, so just to kind of recap a couple of things, we did the price analysis. Just a few ground rules, okay? We're going to do a 30-day trial where UPS is going to pick up. Okay, Jackie in our office is going to go with a tutorial with you and just go into some tips and do the first review. And that's it, okay? So just to make sure I've covered everything, assuming the pricing will look good, is there any other reason that you wouldn't want to allow to work with UPS? Okay, fantastic. So I will keep in touch with you as soon as the pricing gets through. We'll schedule a short meeting, okay, just a few minutes to tell you the result of the pricing, and you guys should be all set to go. Okay, so Anthony, I thank you, and I will speak to you soon.